Hey, SKOL Vikings family. What's up, you purple-blooded warriors? It's your boy, the ultimate Vikings diehard, breaking down the hottest news straight from the trenches as we gear up for this bloodbath at LAMBEAU Field. Imagine this. The Packers are limping into battle like they've been hit by a purple freight train, with their injury report looking more like a casualty list from a Viking raid. 2 guys out cold, 1 doubtful, and 6 hanging by a thread. Could this be the crack in the cheese wall we've been praying for? Stick with me, because today's Vikings news drop is going to have you pumping your fists and ready to storm the field yourself. Who's hyped for Sunday? Drop a SKOL in the comments if you're feeling that fire. Packers Nation is sweating bullets right now, and I love every second of it. Their running back beast Josh Jacobs, the guy who's terrorized us with 648 yards and a league-high 11 rushing TDs this season, banged up his knee bad last week at MetLife. That turf's a joke, worst in the league, he said it himself. He sat out most of the second half against the Giants, but surprise, he popped back on the practice field Thursday and Friday, limited but grinding. Coach LaFleur's calling it a collective decision. Medically cleared? Confidence level? But let's be real, folks, if Jacobs pushes through, he's a game changer, pacing for over 1,000 yards. What do you think? Does he suit up and hand us an early Christmas gift? Or does that knee betray him? Tell me below. This isn't just about one dude. It's a full-on Packer plague. They've got 19 players on the injury report. That's over a third of the roster nursing something. We're talking pivotal NFC North stretch here. 3 divisional games in a row, and Green Bay's looking vulnerable. Remember how we Vikings clawed back last week? Aaron Jones exploding for season-high 16 rushes and 19 touches despite that shoulder tweak. He's full go now, practicing like a champ. And our O-line could be whole for the first time this year if Ryan Kelly shakes that concussion. SKOL energy rising already. How bad do you want this W to bury the Packers' playoff dreams? Alright, Purple Posse, let's zoom in on that Jacobs saga because it's got my blood boiling with opportunity. The man's tough as nails, 15th in the league rushing, 2nd in scores, and he's all about that mentality boost for his squad. The guys depend on me for energy confidence, he said, but admitted the real killer's the range of motion. If he can't run full tilt, it's a no-go no matter the pain tolerance. LaFleur's eyeing the big picture too. Thursday night at Detroit next. Super Bowl vibes mean no rushing back too soon. But hey, Vikings fans, picture our D-line, led by a returning Jonathan Greenid, feasting on a hobbled backfield. Greenid's super confident after missing Chicago, with 10 TFLs already. You seeing the upset brewing? Hit me with your bold prediction. Shifting gears to the secondary storyline that's got me grinning ear to ear. Jaden Reed's back in the mix for Green Bay, designated off IR after that Week 2 collarbone snap against Washington. He led him in catches and yards his first 2 years. Dangerous speedster, but he's out for Sunday, foot and shoulder flaring up. Limited practice Friday, but nope, sidelined. That's one less weapon for Jordan Love, who's nursing his own tweaks but probable. Meanwhile, our Vikings? Christian Darrisaw skipped Thursday like clockwork but crushed Friday. Ready to stonewall Rashawn Gary and Micah Parsons wannabes. Full strength on that side. Doesn't that just scream domination? Who's your pick for MVP in this clash? Comment now. Now, let's talk the unsung heroes, the linebackers where the Packers are hurting bad. Quay Walker, their tackle machine, 84 stops, 15th in the NFL, 6 QB hits tying for tops among leaders, is doubtful with a stinger from last week. Didn't practice at all, and if he's out, Isaiah McDuffie steps up big. But that compounds their special teams woes too. Per LaFleur, Walker edges out peers in TFLs and PDs among tacklers. Huge loss against our balanced attack. Flip to Minnesota. Aaron Jones is locked in, shoulder be damned, after that 19-touch clinic. And our pass rush? Greenid practiced fully, questionable but primed with 36 pressures per PFF. This D could force 3-and-outs all day. Vikings faithful, you feeling that momentum shift? Let's hear your hype level on a scale of 1 to SKOL. Diving deeper into the questionable crew, because every name here is a chink in the armor. Carl Brooks, their DT with the ankle, stayed indoors early Friday but limited later, questionable. could disrupt our O-line push. Then Lucas Van Ness, D out 5 straight with foot woes. LP all week and that's the goal to return, says LaFleur. He's a sack threat we gotta watch. But Vikings? We're chilling with just 2 questionables, Greenid and Kelly, and O'Connell's optimistic. Kelly's post-concussion return means our top O-line intact first time this season. Imagine that pocket for Sam Darnold, clean drops, big plays. What if we control the trenches and run 'em ragged? Drop your game script ideas. Over on the receiver front, Green Bay's wideouts are a question mark parade, and I'm here for the chaos. Matthew Golden's shoulder has him questionable, Dontavian Wicks calf limited all week, Savion Williams foot dinged after that huge 33-yard grab last game. Only Thursday practice for him. These guys could hobble Love's air raid. Read out means no deep threat pop. Contrast that with our Vikings news. Jonathan Greenid back, super confident. His 12.5 sacks from Houston days itching to erupt. Only 2 this year, but 10 TFLs lead us. And Aaron Jones? Shoulder full go, ready to gash. This feels like our raid on their village, undermanned and exposed. Who's got the edge in big plays? You tell me. Picture this, SKOL squad. The Don Hutson Center on Friday, Brooks limping through limited reps, Van Ness testing that foot like it's do or die. LaFleur's all about that compound effect, protecting guys like McDuffie if Walker's sidelined. But us? Left tackle Darrisaw's routine rest day Thursday, full steam Friday, tussle ready for Gary. Our only hiccups. Greenid's shoulder questionable after sitting Chicago, but he's got 18 TFLs career high last year, Pro Bowl shine. Kelly's concussion protocol cleared enough for full practices, huge for line unity. Packers have 9 designations, we have 2. That's not balance. That's a blueprint for victory. Feeling that purple pulse? What's your must-watch matchup? Let's crank up the storytelling here, Vikings Warriors. Remember last week's grind where Jones powered through 19 touches? Now imagine him dancing behind a healed line, torching a Packers D missing Walker. Their tackle king with 6 QB hits nobody matches. If Walker's out and doubtful screams it, McDuffie expands, Hopper elevates, but that's green cheese crumbling. Our side? Greenid's return juices the pass rush, 36 pressures leading the charge. LaFleur admits Jacobs' energy's irreplaceable, but if motion's off, he's benched for the long haul. This pivotal north stretch, we steal it. Who's writing the headlines with me? Vikings sack LAMBEAU. Shout it out. Zooming to the returnees that could swing it, because every detail counts in this blood feud. Van Ness, 5 games sidelined. LP every day. Expected back. A fresh edge rusher we can't sleep on. Williams, that kick return stud with the 33-yard bomb. Foot questionable but Thursday warrior. No designation for a Jaron Cooper foot. Romeo do wrist. Christian Watson knee. Kicker McManus quad all full Friday. Reed's tees? Nah, out with foot/shoulder combo. Vikings mirror? Jones shoulder managed. Darrisaw primed. Kelly's return? First full O-line stability city. Green Bay's 18 on report. We're lean and mean. This asymmetry? It's our saga's turning point. Predict the score, who you got? Now, let's get real intimate with the numbers that make my heart race. Purple pride. Jacobs, 648 yards on 169 carries, 11 TDs, pace for 1,001 if he plays. Walker, 84 tackles, 6 TFLs, 4 PDs, 6 QB hits, elite. But doubtful? Boom, opportunity. Reed's absence? He led in rec/yards pre-injury. Love loses zip. Our stats? Greenid. 9 QB hits, 10 TFLs, 36 pressures. Jones? Season-high touches last week. Full O-line debut? Yards after contact skyrocket. Packers third of roster hurt, we near full. LAMBEAU or not, this screams upset. Vikings news alert. Our D-feasts. What's your stat that seals the W? Drop it. Building suspense here, folks. Friday practice wraps. Decisions loom before noon kick. Jacobs pushes. If I feel it a bit, I'll grind mentally. I'm tough. But range? Non-negotiable. LaFleur. Medically first, then confidence. Thursday Lions looms, big picture Super Bowl chase. Walker, Stinger sidelines most. Brooks ankle limited late. Van Ness goal return. Vikings? O'Connell lists just greened, Kelly questionable, rest ready. Darisaw versus edge rushers. Epic. This waiting game's torture, but oh, the payoff if we exploit. Imagine the roar if Jones breaks one long. You in? What's got you most pumped? Teasing the ripple effects because one domino topples them all. No Walker? McDuffie multi-role, special teams strain, value dips. Hobbs out knee, read out combo, secondary thins, receivers scramble. Wicks calf, golden shoulder, Williams foot. All. Love's targets dwindle. Our Vikings? Greened back disrupts. Kelly centers them all. Jones 70 yards last week? Double it. Full strength means balance, run, pass, defend. Packers 19 banged up versus R2? It's narrative gold. Underdogs raid the fortress. SKOL echoing in LAMBEAU? Make it happen. Who's your dark horse hero? As we edge closer to kickoff, let's savor this edge. Packers plague versus Vikings resilience. Jacobs honesty. Payne's fine, motion's king. If sidelined, backfield backup scramble. Van Ness return? Watch the rotations. But us? Greenid's confidence. Super after rehab. Kelly's protocol pass. Line locks. Aaron Jones. Shoulder warrior. Touches galore. Darisaw's tussle prep. Gary neutralized. This NFC North pivot? We own it. Purple wave crashing cheese? Yes. What's your victory ritual? Horns up. Share below. Wrapping this injury whirlwind with fire, warriors. The final reports of Vikings dream. Out Hobbs knee, Reed foot/shoulder. Doubtful. Walker neck stinger. Questionables. Brooks ankle, golden shoulder/wrist. Jacobs knee. Van Ness foot. Wicks calf. Williams foot. 9 deep. Greenid shoulder, Kelly concussion, questionable but trending up. Full elsewhere. LAMBEAU's cold, but our hearts burn hotter. This is our moment. Steal the North, crush dreams. SKOL to the dome and beyond. All right, before we charge into Sunday, let's hit that Viking horn together. What a setup for glory. If this Vikings news breakdown got your blood pumping, smash that like button. Drop your hot takes in the comments. Jacobs plays or nah? Who's our sack king? And subscribe for more Purple Passion, notifications on so you never miss a raid. Share this with your fellow SKOL mates, because we conquer as one. Go Vikings. Bring home the W. Horns up.